So first and foremost, if you are working for a company and you should have zero expectation of privacy when you are using corporate-owned devices or services. But I understand that if I'm using a corporate device, everything can and probably should be logged. Everything I'm doing on that device belongs to the company, and I should have zero expectation of privacy. I am a part of that organization, and everything will, I should go on thinking that everything is going to be logged. I should not expect any privacy. So what really tipped them off in this case was that they saw some interesting activity in Slack. And as you can see here, it was a sudden spike in that logged activity, and specifically how it's centered around the word deal that raised the flag to the HR team that tracks that activity. So, as you can see here in the layers notes, rippling employee Slack activities logged at notes, meaning every time a user views a document through Slack, accesses a Slack channel, sends a message, or conducts searches on Slack, that activity in the associated user is recorded in a log file. So they're recording everything in Slack. And what they saw was a spike of this particular employee who in the legal filings they refer to as DS, that this employee, they saw a spike in what this employee was doing and searching for. So you can see beginning in November 2024, they started to preview channels at a rate orders of magnitude greater than he had before, both in terms of the number of channels previewed and the number of times he previewed each of those channels. So basically he started searching through. If you use Slack, you can go to browse channels. You can see all those channels. They were focused around sales. These channels he was looking at, they were focused on sales. They were focusing on competitive analysis, specifically around Deel. And so, they basically log all the Slack activity, noticed a particular spike, and went and looked into it a little bit more. But I don't know. This is my kind of activity. So they saw this interesting activity in Slack, and they basically set up what they refer to as a honeypot. So as you can see, let's see. The company created a fake Slack channel, then shared its name along with the suggestion that it featured embarrassing details about Deel with key Deel execs, right? It then sat back and looked to see if this particular user that they were focusing on searched for it. Appears as though they did.